I'd like to welcome everyone to the first adventure stream of the March adventure. It's called the Beast of Bastion Bay. I need to adjust my camera. Nope, too far. Alright, there we go. A quick rundown of what we accomplished last week. We all successfully made a character. John, your Black Ratchet, a drunken monk. Millie, you're playing just in time, a fairly absent-minded wizard.
That's one way of putting it.
Nessie, you're playing Nala Nemonis, the Warlock Barbarian. Rob, you're playing Raffinor Grekas, the Rogue. Chris, you're playing Craven Longhorn, the Grave Domain Cleric. And James, you're Timrak Cracked Tooth, the Ranger. Have I got everything right? Have I got everyone?
No, because James doesn't have a cracked tooth anymore. He had it taken out.
Oh, that's what it was last week. Anyway.
So does that mean he's now Timrak No Tooth?
Yes.
Timrak Fixed Tooth.
Gap Tooth.
Gap Tooth. Yeah. That sounds way more menacing.
Okay, so if we are all ready to go, we shall begin. You are all travelling towards Bastion Bay for many different reasons. Bastion Bay used to be the pirate hub of the local area. It has since been calmed down a lot by the leader, Kappa Mariosa. She has worked quite hard to bring law to the area. Over the past few weeks, she's been having a few difficulties with certain ships along the way. Your Timrak knows this quite well. He was rescued from a boat that was floating out in the sea a few days prior. You've been travelling over the sea for about a week now, and you hear from the crow's nest above, "Land ho!" It's fairly early in the morning. Gives you enough time to come out onto the deck to have a look around.
Okay.
All right.
Start looking.
Nala, you are currently working, but make a perception check anyway.
So I have to make space in my dice tray.
I almost doomed the whole thing and used the wrong dice. Yeah. Not that I'm superstitious or anything.
Maybe I should have crushed dice this.
I'm just trying to find it. 17.
Okay. You notice that the sound, all the rest of the crew have come out from the places they were hiding. They've all gone and gathered along the sides of the ship. The total crew totals about 14 people. There are some passengers as well, but they appear
Not
to
a
be
very big ship.
It's not huge. There are about 14 crew members total, including yourself. There are some other passengers other than the party that you see yourself. You happen to glance over and see coming out from one of the cabin areas a rather confused looking wizard. who is muttering to themselves at first, but then you see a small constructed humanoid shape follow them out from inside. Would you like to describe yourself, please?
Me?
Yes.
Okay. So I am. Hold on. I wrote this down because I knew I'd forget.
It was a good idea.
Where did I put it?
Can I hold a mirror in front of her so she can remember what she looks like?
Do you carry a mirror?
Probably not.
Pretty sure I wrote this down. Okay. Anyway, I am an high elf. I am 5 foot tall because why not? I have.
It's a low elf.
Yeah,
right?
You're more a medium to low elf there.
I am growing. I am a growing boy. So I have like medium shaggy-ish hair that I keep trying to tame. It's just not working. I'm dressed in the finest robes because I will not settle for anything less. What else do you need to know? What else would you like to
I'm glad
know?
you're dressed.
What are you,
It's always a good
what are you
start.
arguing about with your companion?
I am arguing about where I last had my spell book because I am convinced that I left it with my manservant. And my manservant is gesturing that they, one, don't know what a book is, and two, that they don't have it.
And
Whatever
three,
it
they're not
is.
your manservants, so stop talking to them.
Excuse you, everyone
that's-
is my servant.
That is.
Everyone is my servant, okay?
As you step out, you bump into a medium to heavily armored person that you recognize as a tiefling. Do you want to describe yourself?
Yeah, so about 6 foot tall, bright purple, big curly horns, relatively bedraggled, kind of a tattered cloak. Carrying, and I've had my staff carrying along.
Okay. The color of your armor?
Oh. Where are we going? It's kind of a bit tattered, but generally kind of like a reddish tint to it.
No, that's cool. That's cool. What were you see this short elf bump into, muttering about a missing spell book? What are you doing as they come out from the door?
So I'm just sort of taking in the air. I'm sort of relatively looking a bit lost, not trying to keep a distance from everyone really. As I come, I sort of take a bit of a step back. It's like, why do you need a spell book? What?
Okay.
So, how does a wizard lose their spell book?
This is the question. Okay.
Intelligence plays a big part.
You glance off and to the opposite side of the ship, where you see you see the black dragonborn that was rescued a few days prior, leaning over the side, his eyes darting across the water. Do you want to describe yourself in a bit more detail?
Okay, so I'm about 6'2" tall, wearing some rather rakish-looking blue embroidered long jacket and some nice black boots with a tricorn cap.
Okay. Make a perception check.
13.
As you're glancing down, you notice that the seabed beneath is getting a little clearer. It's not getting nearly as shallow, as deep as it was. Your ship previous to this didn't make it quite this far, which is why we were rescued further away. As you glance over and further down, you notice a cloaked figure leaning against the post at the bottom of the stairs. Rob, do you want to describe yourself?
Sure. So I'm about 5'7", half elf, in case you can't tell. I have green eyes, brown hair, and I'm wearing either black or also a nice midnight blue. So very, very dark outfits. And at the moment, I'm just watching the rest of you quite interestingly.
Okay. You notice coming down the stairs from over by where the captain's wheel is, a rather simply dressed figure who seems to be stumbling down the stairs. John, do you want to describe yourself?
Yes. I'm half elf, about 6'5", blue eyes, very grey hair, a dark complexion, wearing just some basic robes, the colour of kind of nature.
Okay. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, you glance over and the bronze dragonborn that you'd seen working the ship previously catches your eye at that moment as everything sort of happens all at once. Nessie, you want to describe yourself?
I'm Dragonborn, bronze, as you said. I'm a sailor. I'm probably not. I'm trying. I'm micromanage my gaming.
What is the
When Dragonborns collide.
wearing? Is she wearing
I was getting to that and he interrupted. What am I on the ship? Am I the captain or something else?
No. You're a lower member of the crew.
Oh, in which case I'm probably just wearing standard trousers and a shirt.
Okay.
Because if I'm a lower member of the crew, I won't have that much money. And there's no point wearing expensive clothes because I'm going to get them dirty anyway.
That makes so much sense.
It does. I might have some nice clothes stashed somewhere though.
That makes so much sense.
Logic is good.
It is.
I'm bronze and shiny and barbarian-y, so quite tall.
As you
There's a great combination.
as your
Bronze and shiny and barbarian-y.
As your eyes glance up, you see a rather short dwarvish character up in the crow's nest, who you know is the lookout for the ship.
What?
And he calls out, "Shark!"
The ship's infested with dwarves.
One dwarf.
It's an infestation.
We got against dwarfs.
I don't know yet.
Depends how far you throw them.
So
I'm more bothered about sharks.
The little dwarf calls out "Shark," and immediately all the members of the crew and a few of the passengers as well rush around, and I need everyone to describe exactly where they are on the ship.
I am on the ship.
Are you close to the edge?
Yes.
Okay.
So when he shouted, did he point to where the shark was?
Yeah, he points off. He points off in the direction of the starboard.
Okay,
side
I've made my way to kind of where he's pointing to have a look.
Quick,
I would
kill
like to
the
point
shark.
out I've made my way to the opposite side.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we kill the shark?
That's illegal. I would like to point that out.
It depends.
Timrak,
We're
where
already in a made-up world.
Are you still on the side of the ship?
Yes, but I think it would be a good supplement to the crew's food.
Timrak, are you still on the side glancing at the water?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Raffinor, whereabouts are you? Are you
I'm
still sort of in the middle?
I was in the middle, but I'm gonna. If somebody's mentioned shark, I'm gonna make my way over to the starboard side because shark, that would be fun to look at.
Okay.
How close do you want to get?
Black Ratchet, whereabouts are you in relation to?
Just leaning on the bottom of the stairs.
You're still staying at the bottom of the stairs. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm just kind of leaned against them.
Okay. Is that everyone?
I think he's trying to hold himself upright.
I think so. Okay. So I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh yes, start as you mean to go on. So
Yes!
that will be 23 then.
Deck saves, is that only
20. Oh no, Millie.
And thus it begins.
17?
You
You
got
tripped over your manservant, didn't
you
you?
got a 2.
I got a 2.
Okay.
It could be worse. If you'd got a 1, you would have been getting really close to the shark.
I
Okay.
got 19.
Black Ratchet, what did you get?
11.
Okay.
I feel
So,
a nickname coming on. Millie, I think
everybody-
you're going to be called Stumbly the Warlock.
Everybody manages to hold on to their feet and grab a hold of the side and not move. You hear a soft scream from the back of the ship, and holding. I need you to make an athletics check.
Oh, okay.
Is it
that's
followed
alright.
by a splash?
Lily's fallen over backwards, holding both of her ankles, because that's all she grabbed on.
So you get a 2 and a 20.
So you hear this scream from the back, and then a gasp of help as Justin has gone over the side, but managed to catch themselves on the edge, and is struggling to pull himself back on board.
Help, I'm too rich to die.
Are you going to pay me to help you up?
Yeah. Upon hearing the words "I'm too rich to die,"
I lose interest.
I need you all to roll initiative.
I'm feeling somewhat interested in maybe helping.
Oh god.
20.
Jesus Christ.
5.
No, he's not going to help you, Justin.
18.
6.
I'm contemplating the natural order of things.
He's going to die.
Justin, if I give you a harpoon, will you jump in the water and kill the shark?
I will do no such thing.
I have printed off underwater combat.
I think at the moment the only thing that Justin's going to be able to do is maybe kill it through indigestion.
I do not play my...
Okay, so let's see.
I'm too pretty to die.
Raffinor, you got 20.
Yeah. Loving this +3 on the initiative.
I've got +2 and I still rolled 5.
Okay, Timrak, what did you get?
21.
7. I'm going to swap my dice for something else. I think this hasn't got anything higher than a 4 on
Here
it.
comes the dice jail.
Nala,
One down.
What did you get?
What did you get?
Oh, 18.
Justin, what did you roll?
6.
Okay.
You're just going to wait for everybody to do what they're doing while you're hanging around
Apparently so.
as a
I've got a
shark's
+2.
aperitif.
I've got a +2 to strength, so I can hold on for quite a while.
Okay, so Justin.
Save me. I'm not doing it myself. Save me.
I do not get my hands dirty, period.
Okay.
Give it
Black
time.
Rabbit, you rolled a 7.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. Okay, Timrak, what are you doing?
I'm going to turn around and watch this wizard hanging off the edge.
Okay,
Thanks.
fair enough. You turn around and you watch this wizard hanging off on the edge.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Wait until my father hears about this.
Okay, so I am going to.
Assessing my options.
I was going to say, just out of interest, what did the shark roll on initiative?
How close
like
am I
to
to death
know.
already?
Okay.
Do
So
I need to pull out my second character?
is
Here's one I rolled earlier.
okay. So
That's how I wait until you had
Okay,
a mouthful
so,
of jelly there.
so these two are crew members who've fallen overboard and gone in the water. Here's another two crew members who've fallen over and gone in the water. Here's the captain and all the rest of it. Just move people around a
Oh,
bit.
look, it's a pretty ship. Not very big.
No, it really isn't. Okay, so you are.
What are you using to mark people?
Beg pardon?
What are you using as people markers?
Oh,
They're gummy bears.
It's like Lego.
Oh, they're
Oh,
like
it's Lego
Legos.
pieces.
Yeah.
okay,
Lego
Love
so
It's officially happened. I've become a Lego thing. Yay!
two maps over there.
I
My
have reached
life
my
is-
ultimate form.
Yes, my life is complete.
Black Ratchet is.
Just immediately leaves the stream. I'm done what I came here to do.
That's it.
Bang.
I don't have to do any more Buddhism now. I've achieved my higher self. I'm there.
Okay, so Timrak, your companion flutters down from above and from the rigging above and just sits on your shoulder. Okay, so that is that what you're doing? You're just sitting and watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Raffinol.
I'm going to actually try and see if I can help the stupid warlock.
I'm a wizard.
She's a wizard.
Feels
Okay,
like a
so,
warlock to me.
Okay, so. Oh, there we go.
I mean, if she's holding on to
So,
some rope, then I'm
what's
going
your
to see if I
movement
can
speed?
get to it.
What's your movement?
Good question. Give me 2 seconds, and I would
30?
just check. Yeah, 30.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. You get about halfway. The ship is rocking quite significantly from the initial buffer. And it's the surface is now considered rough terrain. Nala, you're next.
Where am I?
You are. Whoops. Right there, the one that had fallen over.
Where's the wizard?
Wizard's on
We'll
the
be
other
back
side.
in 1 second.
Oh. Are you going to make it worth my while to save you?
I will pay you whatever it will take you to get over here and save me.
Very open-ended price. What can I
It
charge
is.
her? How much gold do you have with you?
Hold on, let me check. Too much gold.
Too much. There is never too much.
Much too much.
I can't even find out where my gold is.
H2.
H2. Brilliant.
This is when she put
Okay.
nothing because she didn't actually put it in there.
It's with your book.
I don't actually know, to be honest with you. Oh, 25.
25.
How do you?
Wow.
25.
25 gold pieces. That's all she has.
Oh yeah, well I'm a poor sailor.
Not for long.
Okay, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna try and make your way across the ship?
I am.
Okay. just look something up because it's written on a sheet that I don't open at the moment. Okay. Okay, so it is considered rough terrain. What's your movement?
At speed, 30.
As a barbarian?
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Do I not get like advantage because this is the ship I live on?
3. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, you do get an advantage. On. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
Hmm. 4.
With advantage, so roll it again.
Time to change the dice.
15.
Okay, yeah, you can go full speed all the way across. You make it to the other side. You're at the railing by her hands.
Alright, can I grab hold of Justin's hands and pull him up?
Make a strength check.
Now that I might be able to do.
Oh, whoosh.
That one.
Well, yeah.
17.
Beg pardon?
17.
Okay. Justin, make a athletics check.
Athletics. Oh,
Nat
brilliant.
20, nat 20. You're going to fall in the water.
12.
With a bit of work, yeah, Anala manages to pull you halfway over. You are still hanging off the edge. Your feet are still dangling down into the water.
If one can't finish the job, one shouldn't start it.
She lets go.
Yeah.
Do you want me to let go?
This is not the time.
You hear a bit another cry from the crow's nest above, and scrambling down as the boat gets hit again. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
Why are you doing this to me?
It's a big shack.
17.
8.
18.
6.
24.
Okay,
10.
10 just makes it.
My wizard.
Yeah.
Who rolled the 6?
Yes.
You
That wasn't me. I rolled an 8. Excuse
Yeah.
you, sir.
But 10 just makes it, so 8 doesn't get you in much better.
Nala, roll yours again.
17.
Woohoo, you make it.
Damn it.
Make an athletics check.
Sorry while I die in the corner. 26.
As Justin starts sliding off again, you reach out and you grab a hold of his back before he falls off again. Black Ratchet. You are leaning against the bottom of the set of stairs. Right here. I think your mic's off.
And thus it begins. You're on mute.
You're muted.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh, right. Was it just a?
He's just
I'll-
ignoring you.
yeah, I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm not.
You're
There's
just-
not. There's
you're
not
just
like
gonna
going
wait,
on.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit.
Okay. Justin, you hear from beneath the water, right next to the ship, the sounds of tapping as something seems to reverberate, and you can feel it coming up from the side of the ship. Something beneath the water.
That shark knows Morse code.
No idea what it's saying. You there, pass on hold to me. There is tapping, please lift.
It is your turn.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and climb Nala.
Okay?
Seriously?
You're gonna use the fact that she's holding on to you to climb back on board. Make an athletics check.
I think I'm going to not like this wizard soon.
7.
You grab a hold of the edge of her shirt and try and pull yourself up, but the weight that she's exerting, holding on to the side and holding on to you're stuck. You're basically held on to the railing on the side of the ship.
Okay. All right.
Craven.
Let me just get another set of dice.
Stop moving!
So,
I will drop you!
Where am I?
One was pulled
You
harder.
are right here.
Okay.
You are orange.
And do I get a feel that whatever's hitting the ship, is it on this side or it's now on the other side?
You get the feeling that the first impact came from the side you are currently on.
Right.
The second impact also came from the same side. You make a perception check.
Perception. 14.
Yeah, you look in the water and you can see a white shape. Looks to be sort of sharkish shape. Swimming back and coming around to circle again towards the ship.
And if I glance across, does it look like, although this wizard's flailing terribly, is this kind of in order over there?
It looks like it's mostly in hand.
Right.
I don't know.
I'm more concerned about what this shark's going to do, so I'm going to ready to try and defend the ship if it's coming back again.
Okay. You stand at the ready.
Does it look like it's like there's this shape, but it's quite a way off?
It looks like it's about 30 feet away. Just about turning around to come back.
Okay. Do I? Well, it doesn't seem friendly. I'm going to fire a sacred flame off the side in the general direction of the shark.
I was going to say no shit. Shut up.
Yeah, you're not going to make it lunch.
It seems friendly. Just got to talk to it nice.
That's a ranged spell?
Yeah, it's 60 feet range. It's a dex save.
Okay. Yeah, no. Although it's in the water, so woohoo!
I had a feeling if it was underwater, I was going to have a problem.
Yeah, you fire off your flame off the side. It hits in the water above the shape, but the spell just dissipates.
Okay.
I thought I was the dumb one.
Shark!
I mean, to be fair, the advantage roll was
Yeah, I was screwed.
Okay.
I'm glad I only fired a cantrip at it.
Timrak, you are on the side. You can see two sailors in the water. Off the side here, behind you. While you're watching the bronze dragonborn wrestling with this elven boy on the opposite side of the ship.
I'm going to sit down comfortably and watch the show.
Okay. What? Leaning against the side.
Yeah.
Okay. Raffinor?
I'm going to try and pull the silly wizard up.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, the gold is mine.
What gold? 17.
Okay. Yep. So you make your way all the way over. You kind of nudge the tiny humanoid shape out of the way as you get there with your foot, who seems to sort of be trying to help but is too small and can't reach. Make an athletics check.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like those. 24.
Okay. Nala, make an athletics check.
I know. 24.
You grab on and you're trying to pull, but the dragonborn on the opposite side is meeting you and is sort of holding everyone on the edge. You are fighting for this elf to come back on board.
This is my wizard.
Okay.
Is there anything
If
else you
I
want
am
to try?
dropped, you two
Yes.
shall be beheaded.
Can I see her can I see her money pouch at all?
You glance down at the robes, and you can see where it should be.
Any chance of doing a sleight of hand?
No,
You
because
asshole.
no, because that would be another action. You've already done one.
And so, and now it begins.
You can prepare yourself for the next round. But yeah, no, that would be.
Oh,
another
I'm
action.
preparing myself for the next round. Trust me.
Joke's on you. This himbo broke.
Okay, so does that end your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Nala, you are there. There is currently another elf, a half elf, kind of grabbing the other side of the wizard to pull them up.
I'm
You're
helping.
both kind of, you're holding him there, and he's trying to pull him up.
Suppose I should try and finish pulling the wizard over the side of the ship.
Okay. Make a athletics check.
28, natural 20.
Yeah, so
You
you managed
couldn't do that like
to
2
grab the
rounds
wizard,
earlier.
and you pull him onto the ship, kind of rather forcefully, and you end up on the deck. As you're holding on as well, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
No, Raffinor.
Okay. I thought you was going to say me for a second. I was like,
Oh no,
enough.
you've got no chance.
I'm going to keep hold
18.
of my wizard.
18.
Okay. You stumble, and knock the construct back a bit more, but do not get knocked prone as the wizard is basically yanked into the middle of the ship. At that point, I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw. Justin, you don't need to make one.
17.
11.
16.
5.
You don't need to make
25,
it.
not 20.
Wow.
5.
Oh, Justin,
Black
that's me.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, you
I might as well sit on the floor.
you get nudged and
Yeah,
you
but
get
you might
knocked prone.
miss.
The rocking of the ship knocks you prone. As
It's my natural home.
A natural one?
It's my natural home.
On the floor.
The
On the
floor.
floor.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone else is all right. Another 2 sailors cry and they disappear into the water.
We are not very good at helping others, are we?
I'm
Um,
trying.
It's taken us 3 rounds to get you on board.
The dwarf.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's
dear.
only been 12 seconds, 18 seconds.
A lot has happened.
It's true. The dwarf has finally made it down the rigging and is now on the deck. The captain from over by the wheel, calls out, "Prepare the lifeboats!"
Already?
Just out of interest, how big is this white shape in the water?
Yeah, I was just going to ask.
You can't see it from where you are. It's on the other side of the ship.
Okay.
Black Ratchet.
Yeah, well, I need to get myself up off the floor first. So I should do that, and I'll head over to.
So that's half your movement.
Yeah, I'll kind of head sort of more central into the, because I'm going to need something to lean on. Because God,
Okay.
Straight forward.
Okay, so you make it, and there's a post in front of you with the sails.
That'll
on it.
do. That'll do.
And
I can
Roll
lean on
save
that.
versus gravity.
You grab a hold of it and you hold on. Anything else you want to try?
No, there's not much I can do at the moment. So that's fine.
No, it's cool. Okay, so okay. You feel the boat start to list slightly to one side in the water.
Oh,
Nothing huge, just a little bit. It's leaning more on this side, so this side is falling down first.
As if we're being pushed from the side I'm on. So it's kind of tipping it up and over.
No, that's the side that's getting closer to water. You see the water come up
Oh.
slightly. Justin, you are in the middle of the ship, currently laying on the floor with a bruised ego.
Nothing new there. Manservant, help me up. I appear to have fallen. And then I request my tiny little person to try and help me up.
What's your movement speed of your tiny little person?
Let's find out, shall we?
I hope your tiny little person has got a strength of 20, because you may have to rename him the Scarlet Splat.
30.
Okay. Yeah, he sort of makes it about halfway towards you. It looks like he's struggling seriously with the level of the ship and is sort of fighting the slide. As
Manservant, try harder.
That's your bonus action. What would you like to do as your action?
Sick.
What demanding thing from your manservant is your bonus action? That rocks.
You there, Dragonborn, let's help me up.
Wow, this is going to be
way too great.
So that's a free action. You've still got an action.
Jesus, who else can you offend?
Can I have Paolo pick me up?
Several actions. We'll use one for each of you.
You're not the kind of person to help yourself up, I take it.
The world revolves around me, so why would I get my hands dirty?
Okay,
They should be honoured to help me up.
Tip her back
you're
over.
Laying there. You're laying there. You kind of roll onto your back, look up at the dragonborn and the elf nearby, and you just hold out your hands expectantly, waiting.
Please tell me I can do this.
You owe me 25 gold for getting you back on the ship. You want help to get on your feet? It costs more.
Wow.
When you finish the job, that's when I will pay you Dragon
You're
Ball.
on the ship. You owe me 25 gold.
I will not make deals with a peasant. Help me up
Brave-
on no money.
Can I pick
Raven.
her up and throw her back over the ship?
I'm about to turn around and cast at her. You know?
Feed it to the shark.
You're listening. You're listening to you watch the
Bickering.
white shape move and hit the side of the ship below you.
On second
And
thought, here is
it's
25
moved
gold.
away again.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
I mean, my feeling is whatever's happened to the ship is because of this shape. It's not. I think there's something else as well.
You don't know.
Oh, piss. So the shape I can't see anymore is.
Oh no, it's moved off. It's circling back to come back. You as it came and hit the side, you did recognise it as a definitive blurry shape of a shark. Very
Okay.
white.
On second thoughts, here's your gold. So I now have 35 gold, not 10.
Hang on.
And
Um,
and so you
how-
can use it to get up.
Okay. How close am I to the other the sailors that have gone overboard?
They're quite a ways away in the water.
Okay, that's not going to work.
They
either.
seem to be doing fairly well in the water. None of them
Okay.
are under it. They're on the surface, kind of treading water at the moment.
Okay, and they're a bit of a chunk from the ship as well. Sorry, from the shark.
Every so often the shark seems to
Is interested.
be interested, but then turn and hit the side of the ship.
I suggest
Okay.
as soon as the shark goes for the sailors, we chuck in a wizard.
I would like,
I'm not sure
I would
there's.
like to point
It might taste bitter. I don't know.
Nessie, I would like to point out I do not actually have a money
You
Okay,
owe me 5 gold, or you will be back in the water.
She has 25 gold, just no money pouch. It's
That's fine.
dotted
You
around her
just give me
person.
gold.
Okay.
All right, I'm
so-
not happy with how the sacred flame went, so I'm going to try and toll the dead on it.
Okay.
What,
What's
you
the
think it's a
Wisdom
you think
save.
it's a dead shark?
14 wisdom save.
Yeah, no, not a chance.
Oh, that's
You're
shit.
telling me it's not a terribly wise shark? I'm shocked.
I know.
7.
This is where we find out we're
7.
fighting Moby Dick.
Yeah.
Okay. So
If nothing else, I'm going to get its attention.
yeah, you see the shape kind of shift in the water and sort of start heading towards the ship where you are.
It's coming.
Da-da, da-da.
I'm pleasantly shocked that nobody has started singing Baby Shark so far. So we're on.
I mean,
No, please
I
don't.
can cue it up for you right now.
No.
Okay, so
Doobie doobie doo, undead shark, doo doobie doobie doo.
Timrak, it's round to you again.
I'm still thoroughly enjoying myself watching the events.
Okay.
I've got no way to attack the shark.
Okay.
So actually no. What I will do, I will take out my trident and I will tie my rope around my trident securely.
Which rope? The hemp rope or the silk rope?
Okay. That's fine. And you're doing this well sat at the side.
Yes, and smiling to myself and enjoying the show of the idiocy going on aboard.
Make a survival check.
That is 19.
Yeah, you know your way around knots. You successfully managed to tie a knot at the bottom. You make it a little bit more fancy while you're at it.
Gold tassel.
While you're watching over.
Glitter.
Raffinor,
Yes.
the elf is laying there on the floor. 2 hands kind of held out. Save me!
Okay, so can I do a sleight of hand while helping her up to see if I can, I don't know, relieve her of anything?
Okay, so firstly, make an athletics check.
Not holding underwear.
Oh yes, no problems on the athletics check. That will be 25.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
Come on. 24.
Okay. So, you grab Justin by the hand. You pull so hard, he flies up to his feet. You reach your hand around inside the back of behind the back of his robes, and pull out 2 gold pieces.
Okie dokie. Alrighty then.
While stroking his bum.
He's like, there, it's
Excuse me,
Got
okay.
to
sir.
keep his
I'm
gold
not
somewhere.
It's okay. It's okay.
Excuse me, ruffian. I am expensive.
But I like you.
Wait till you hear my tragic backstory, guys.
Does no one else give a toss about this shark?
Well, no. It's, at the moment, well, at the moment, I have no idea that it's a shark. I think the stupid captain's just ridden us
I think
aground.
I've shouted shark twice now.
It's true. But like
But he
Like,
saw
yeah,
he
last
saw
week
he
he
saw
didn't
signs of money.
But
Joe's probably spent weeks planning this shark and its attack and everything else, and then we're just ignoring it.
One player interacts with the shark while everyone else pickpockets the wizard.
now,
said wizard.
it's round to you. You've just witnessed the elf get picked up by someone that wasn't you. And as he's been stood up, the character that stood him up slides his hand into his own pouch at his waist, pocketing something.
But you wouldn't have seen that. If I've pulled a 24 on a sleight of hand, there's no way anybody's seen that.
Oh, okay.
Hell, I probably
then you
haven't
didn't
even
see.
seen it.
We didn't even know you'd done it.
I just saw him stroking the backside of
Yeah,
the
you just
wizard.
saw him stroking this wizard in an inappropriate fashion.
Did
I
you
was
get consent for touching my wizard?
I was just making sure your wizard was fine. Seems fine now.
I did
reckon we
not
should
give
sort out the
consent
shark.
to this ruffian.
Okay, well,
Would you like me to defend your honour?
Yes.
It's going to cost you.
um,
No, this I do for free.
Rapinor, you look up and see this Dragonborn standing just slightly taller than you, kind of looking down at you, her hands going onto her hips as she raises an eyebrow, or what you assume is an eyebrow from the face.
Hey, look.
Question.
No offense, Ben. I'm just trying to make sure that she's okay.
You can ask.
Sorry, he's okay.
Nobody manhandles the passengers apart from me.
I wasn't
Can I
manhandling,
cry
was
out of
just actually
turn?
You can cry whenever you want.
All right, I start crying.
Weird, but okay.
Do you want me to roll to see how hard I cry?
No, it's fine. From the wheel at the back, the captain yells out, "Hurry up with those boats!" As you feel the impact once more. Everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Going in the water now, right?
Oh, it's going to happen eventually. 5.
Mother.
Solid 5.
Solid.
13.
3.
14. I might be the only one still stood up this time.
No.
21 at 20.
Hey.
Okay.
All right, third set of dice. Let's do
I
this.
think I'm going for a swim.
You are, in fact. You look around at everyone for a second, and then as you watch the white shape impact the side of the ship, the weight of your armor and the sudden impact of the ship. As you watch, as the side of the ship gets even lower in the water, and you end up in the water.
Might
Brilliant.
be able to actually do some damage now.
Not far away.
Oh, it's the unsinkable Craven.
The impact of the water hurts because of the weight of your armor. It just drags you straight down.
Oh,
You
shit.
are pulled underwater at this moment until your next turn.
Right. Okay.
Okay, Black
That
Wretched,
changes
you
things.
were holding on to the middle of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
You managed to not get knocked over. Justin, you were thrown into Nala and Raffinor, and they kind of stopped you from falling down.
Yes.
That'd be 4 gold pieces, please.
Get stuff.
Black Ratchet, what would you like to do?
Well, I want to go and check out. I mean, I'm going to help A, but I thought I was further forward than that. I'm going to have to move towards the group of people that are all falling and stumbling over. So I seem to have now got my balance. So
make a dexterity saving throw.
Now that
here
you've
we
stirred it up a bit.
I did, yeah. 12 plus 3. Yeah, 15.
Yeah, you make it all the way over there.
All right. Right. If there's anybody I can help up, I'll give them a hand up.
Okay, so I've seen one of our party go in the water, right?
Yeah, on the very far side of the ship.
I just dropped
You,
like a
you are
stone.
between you and the other side of the ship is this hatch in the bottom right here, and also the elf that you are currently embracing with, and the dragon board practically next to you.
Bring your pencil back.
So does that mean that Craven has fallen on the side of the shark or the other
Yeah,
side?
he's fallen on the side with the shark.
Did I land on the shark?
It's going to be
No.
entertaining.
I shall
Just
ride
start
the shark. It will be my new friend.
Quick roll animal handling.
Not my niche.
So would I have realised that there was something? Because obviously the fact that we've been hit 3 times now, right?
Yeah.
And we've been hit from a particular direction, so I'm going to know now that Craven's probably in more trouble than the sailors on the other side because he's fallen on the side that we've been hit from.
There are more sailors on the same side that he's fallen from. Black. Okay, hold on. The ship shudders once more, and you feel it tipping towards the side where the impact seemed to be coming from, and the ground beneath your feet is getting more slopey. In the water on the side behind you are the two two lifeboats that have been lowered into the water.
Wait, where are they? Sorry.
So
They're on Sharky's side or the other side?
So there's 4 altogether, but there's one here.
Yep.
There's one here. These are not scale. And there's one.
How dare you not put them
Here.
to scale, sir?
And there's one here. These 2 are sort of cresting on the side of the boat at the moment, on the side of the ship. So as it's tipped, these 2 on the opposite side have gone down into the water, but these two are now currently sitting on the side.
We should probably lower the lifeboats.
The captain cries out, "Abandon ship!"
I think we've got a hole.
Justin.
It's like, what ship? Don't you mean the plank of wood that we're on?
As I sink down to the depths, do I see a hole in the ship?
You are currently just beneath. You've just hit the water just beneath the surface.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
What would I like to do?
Probably have better decks for starters.
She's fine.
Savage. All right.
She didn't fall in.
So, do I see the sailors in the water?
You can see a couple of sailors. They've actually. The ship has sort of been moving, so they've sort of gone.
Left them behind.
They're trying to keep up, but they're not.
Mind you, I don't think we want to get anyone back on the ship right now, do we?
No, the ship is now no longer moving. In a forwardly direction, anyway.
Just down.
It's starting to go down.
All right. In a rare moment of thinking of others, because as a noble, I should look out for my fellow peasants, because one day they might serve me. I turn to Nala and say, wait, are the boats on our side in the water?
No.
No.
As the ship is tipping, the ones on your side are currently sitting on the edge of the ship because it's now got further to go to get into the water. You can get to them quite easily.
Okay. I turn to the Dragonborn and say, you there, how about we lower the lifeboats and save your shipmates? How does that sound? And then I leap into the boat.
Okay.
How many people can fit on each boat?
You can get 6 into each boat.
How many people are on that side of the boat in the water?
In the water, close,
Yeah.
no one. The ship's gone a lot further along. They've been left behind. The closest to, at the moment, there are 5-6 people left. The passengers that were aboard either are still below, hiding, or have been thrown overboard. You haven't really been paying attention to any of that.
Really good.
The 4 of you, which are right here, are closest to this boat.
Can we lower the boat, or does it just need to be cut
Timrak is
free?
right here. He's closest to this boat here, and Craven is closest to this boat here.
Isn't he in the water?
The ones on the opposite side are closer to the water. Yes.
I
They're
thought
still being
Craven
lowered.
was in the
Yes.
water.
Oh
I
yeah,
am.
Craven's in the water.
Yeah, he
You
can
can
save
see the boat
himself.
coming down.
Okay.
Pardon?
He can save himself.
Can I reach the boat and drop it into the water and then get in it?
On your next turn, yeah, possibly.
All right. So can I leap into the boat?
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, miss
Why
the
did I do
boat.
this?
Miss the boat.
straight over the top.
15.
15. Yeah, you make it. You managed to get
Yes.
everyone,
Roll through, that is.
and
I
you are
succeeded
now
in saving my skin.
in this boat right here.
Wait, and my manservant. Does my manservant come with me at the same time?
Make it. He's making his way slowly. He gets to about there.
Manservant, leap!
No, that's him done.
No.
Come to me.
Although, you've made your movement. Okay, yeah, no. You can command him to jump. You can command him to come and then jump. But you need to catch him.
I do that.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw.
So,
Oh dear God. One it is then.
3.
3. Yeah, you reach your arms out and you watch as he
Manservant
leaps
overboard.
towards you and just hits the deck in front of you, jumping through your open hands. And he just hits the deck and he starts sliding along the boat.
Is he safe? Is he safe?
He's not overboard. He's still on board.
Okay.
He jumped too
Is it-
soon.
Oh, okay, so he's still on the
Craven.
ship.
I think
Craven,
I'm safer on my own.
you are you make your way to the surface.
Okay, I was gonna say, am I buoyant?
Take off your armor, you might be.
You're struggling to stay on the surface, but above you can see the boat. It's about 5 feet above you, coming closer. Inside you can hear a couple of crew members as they're sort of trying to lower it into the water without landing it on you.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to try and reach up and sort of grab hold of the side in order to pull myself up.
Okay, and make an athletics check.
Fantastic. Oh, lovely. 11.
You reach your hand up and you grab a hold of the side. You can feel it coming towards you, but the weight of your armor and the amount of water that's soaked through all your Under
Oh, my
Armour
garb.
thingy is just too much, and you can grab the side, but you don't have enough strength there to pull yourself up.
Okay, but I'm at least hanging on.
You are mostly hanging on. Your fingertips are up there. Your fingertips are up there, but
Almost.
you're not quite back on board yet.
Okay, well, I don't have another action, so that's a bit... Okay.
You can just hang out for a bit.
Well, I don't have a lot of choice now. I should have done the other idea. Never mind. Yeah, so I will hang there until I can do something about it another time.
Okay.
And hopefully that the thing I shot at doesn't realise I'm dangling in the water.
Timrak.
I am going to jump into the lifeboat that is next to me.
Okay. Yep. As it's a little bit lower down, so you leap over the side, you jump down, you drop into it. There is a sailor in it from the ship.
I'm going to tell the other sailor is that another sailor just there?
Yeah. This
Nearby.
one. Or the
Yeah.
one next to you.
That one. No,
Yeah,
there's one.
he's the one in the ship, kind of controlling as it descends.
The other one nearby, I tell him to get in this lifeboat.
Okay, you shout it out. He kind of nods and gives you a thumbs up, and just continues holding on to the mast in front of him.
And I tie the other end of my rope around my waist, so I have connected. So I will connect my trident to my rope.
Yep. You managed to do that fairly easy. Okay. So who's next? Raffanor, you're next.
No, I found you another pencil.
Okay, so I'm gonna make my way into one of the
pencil sharpener is.
because I will have seen the guy in the armor splush. So
Yep,
I'm gonna head. So I'm gonna go to that side to try and get into one of the lifeboats, so I can then maybe help him get into the boat.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
How much are you going to charge him, huh?
Ah,
2 gold in a grow.
See, there's a very big difference. So that was 18 on the deck saving throw. See,
He's not attracted to the other guy, just you.
no, it's all about the fact that it's expecting us to help you is what's cost you. That's the problem.
But I'm a noble.
You managed to make your way most of the way across. You managed to control your descent as you get closer to the other side. The sea is getting closer. You can feel the ship is sitting lower in the water now than it was before.
Okay.
Nala, it's over to you. By your feet is the tiny little humanoid manservant that the wizard keeps calling out for.
My child!
Is the wizard in a boat in the water?
The wizard is in the boat over the side. Currently, it's sort of leaning to one side as it's leaning on the side of the ship, part way down.
Can I pick up the manservant and then get in the boat and release it from the main ship?
Yeah, you pick up the manservant. That's fairly straightforward. And yeah, you make your way and you climb into the boat.
Manservant.
The dead, my hostage.
Oh!
You drop this.
Finders keepers.
Oh, God, I'm
No!
Do you want him back an arm and a time?
Yeah.
Right.
okay.
I've just lost my D12 on the floor now.
That's about right.
Scarred.
I failed my dex check.
Okay, so Nala, you're in the boat. Okay, so
Does anyone else want to join us in the lifeboat?
Craven, you watch as
This sounds good.
the white shape comes closer.
Brilliant.
Yes, you get to watch death approach.
And
The oncoming storm.
you feel
Okay.
a sharp pain in your lower leg as it takes a
Whoa.
bite out of you. What's your armor class?
Don't want to tell you. 18.
Yeah, it hits.
His armor class is ow.
Yeah, my armor class is probably not relevant at this point.
It gets you.
Strange that. Okay. Ow.
A little bit of ow.
Ooh, that's a boo-boo.
And he deals.
What are you reading this stuff?
Mm.
I had this open and it adjusted itself and it went back.
I'm prepared.
I was prepared.
To die.
I'm gonna have to call you Stumpy from now on.
Just gonna say the healer's dying.
Well,
He
we're
isn't done
fucked.
yet.
Not dead yet.
I'm getting better.
Oh, stop it.
Mere flesh wound.
This but a scratch.
Come back. I'll
Smells
bite
a
your
little of
kneecap.
aniseed.
Scratch your bloody legs off.
No, it isn't.
New game. How many Monty Python quotes can we get into this?
Oh, many.
Sure, there's going to
Oh.
be many.
Bite you to death.
Old man.
I seem to recall I saw a parrot.
Was it pining for the fjords?
Yeah.
No, it's still alive for the moment.
Expired and gone to meet his maker.
Okay. Yeah, it hits with a 28.
28.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ow.
Jesus.
It got 18 anyway, but
That chafes a bit.
You're good.
Oh.
Oh, that stings little. Oh, and you're in salt water. That's going to be extra painful.
okay, and you take
Not very good.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was 28 damage I just took.
47 points of damage.
Oh, I have a word.
There you go.
How much of your leg have you lost?
All of
All
it,
of it,
and
like
pretty
that.
much most of his body. I would
I'm
expect.
basically I've lost from the waist down. I think.
The flesh wound, right?
At least you're floating now, though.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
all right. You can do
I
yourself.
weigh much less now.
you do lose your grip on the boat
No
Strange.
shit, Sherlock.
as you cry out and your head goes beneath the water as the shark swims off again.
Quick, what's your passive perception? Maybe you can see. Maybe you can see where your legs are.
In the shark, I would imagine.
You reach your hand down and you can feel your leg is still there. Mostly.
It's a bit sore.
I was going to
This is
say.
phantom limb syndrome.
It's mostly still there. Okay, so
Right.
You can never play Major League
So,
Basketball.
I'll
ever
do you
again.
for that.
come back up on your kneecaps.
I'll have you.
As you see him swim off, you feel two hands reach into the water behind you, and one of them grabs a hold of the back of your armor and manages to pull you up. And then
You took your bloody
another one.
time.
And they pull you into the boat, and you are now.
Pulls me back by my horns.
Okay.
I'm not sure we'd want
Finally,
to
I'll be
because
the
I'm not
same
sure the
size
rest
as
of your body will come with them.
Black Ratchet, you are currently here.
Left it behind Hermes. So
I've got a plan for this shark now.
So the boat. Do they lower down from inside, or do we have to lower
No,
them from the boat?
the winch system inside the boat is inside
In the boat.
in the boat. Yeah.
Okay.
At the moment, I'm considering the shark becoming part of our party because he's doing better than we are.
Yeah. It's gonna be, yeah. More
Excuse me,
effective
Shark.
than-
I will pay you 20 gold to join our party.
Okay. Well, I have a sneaky suspicion we might need more than the boats we've got, so I'm going to head to the other boat if I can get to that.
Well, not really.
this one?
We're losing weight by the second.
Yeah.
You're gonna go
Yeah,
to the-
there's going to be more space in the boat
Yeah,
where we're going.
I don't take up a lot of room.
Just a couple of
Right now.
arms and head.
So you're going to this one.
Yep.
Yeah, the boat only costs you a leg or two.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
It cost me an arm and a leg, this boat.
Yeah. I don't think he's got the stomach for that.
21.
Yeah, you make your way to about there.
Cool.
Okay.
Not much,
sorry about
not much else I can do. Not much else I can do. I'm not there.
You can strike a
that.
pose.
Okay, so does that end your turn?
Yeah, there's not much else I can do because I'm not going to get in the boat from there. So.
Okay. As you are in the boat, you glance in the water, Craven, and you notice that there's some kind of weird fishy creature underneath the water. As he's got some kind of trident or spear shaped thing, and he's just ramming it into the bottom of the ship underneath.
Oh.
Yanking it and making damage underneath.
Great. Okay. Is it my turn? Or...
It is not. You've got a
Okay.
while yet.
I can't say that I've seen this in the process. That's like
You can make it. No, it'll make you wait.
yeah, I figured.
You are
Yes,
in
no.
the boat. You are in the boat with the Dragonborn, who is currently holding manservant hostage.
Okay. I turn to the Dragonborn and I say, I know you're holding my manservant hostage, but as for defending my honor earlier, will you accept a hug? And I wait for my answer.
Okay, so are you going to hold your action to hug the Dragonborn until the Dragonborn replies?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you might be
See how
waiting a
that
while.
Okay.
If this doesn't work out, I'm back to square one.
Craven, you are in the boat. Mostly
Okay.
on there.
Yeah,
Your leg is
parts of them
is-
are in the boat.
Mostly in the
leg
boat.
your leg is just about holding on.
Right.
I want to start a relationship with
So
them.
the shark's done what it did and was taken off again, or it's
Yeah,
in.
it took its bite and then swam off.
Okay. How close is the shark and the thing I saw poking at the ship?
They're both underwater. You can just see the shape of the shark and sort of the shape of something poking the ship.
Right.
It will damage all the cream water.
Would I be able to take a punt at thinking they might be within 30 feet? Or am I just going to have to chance it?
It's not. It's about 40 feet away.
What, the prongy thing?
Yeah, the one under the water. You can just see the shape.
Yeah. And the shark?
The shark's about 40 feet away.
Bugger.
Damn.
I jump back in. No, I don't.
Come back and finish me off.
Oh, well, that's ruined everything.
I'll
Okay.
bleed on you.
Use my storm
Oh, screw. I need. This is the only thing I've got with the range. I'm going to toll the dead on the shark again.
You can get
Okay.
free activation. A little more.
I need to fight.
What does Toll the Dead do again?
Mhm.
I mean, obviously
Yeah, I
it did nothing last time.
Oh
But
no, it did.
I can read the description if you like. You point at one
yeah, no, it
creature
makes
you
it
can see within
save.
range. It makes the save.
Yeah.
it's a very wise shark.
Does it take less
Does it
damage or
take
does it
more
miss
damage?
entirely? Master Cedar Wisdom take. So it just misses entirely. Oh, bloody hell.
Well, I mean, if it
It's
misses,
not that
then
it takes less damage, it just misses. Okay. Strangely, I didn't concentrate very well on the spell.
The range isn't 50 feet.
Yeah. Had nothing to do with the fact that you bleed.
Is that? I got bong. Whoops.
Yeah. For,
Wait. You can control your leg inside the shark and just kick it.
no, his leg is not in the shark.
Yeah,
his
make
leg
it
is in the
kick
boat.
itself.
Okay, so the Toll the Dead spell. You point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air surrounding it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. The first hit. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
It's buffed
Except
to
it's
2
not.
now because of my level.
The spell's damage increases at 1 die when you reach the 5th level, so it's 2d8 or 2d12.
Or 2d12.
Right.
So if
But
that
I
spell had
missed.
hit, it would have been 2d12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which would have probably mildly pissed it off.
Yeah, it wouldn't have done
Yeah,
much.
no.
Annoyed
Took a
it
chunk
bit.
out my leg. I'm not going to let it go. I had a different plan, but it's too far away.
And everyone calls me bitter.
Okay, so
I haven't tasted you yet.
No. We call you shark bait.
Wah.
Craven, does that end your turn?
Yeah, I only have one bonus action available to me, and it's not worth it.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
I can't even heal myself.
So, Timrak.
Has the other sailor started to move into the boat yet or not?
No, he's holding on to the mast in the middle of the ship. He doesn't
Do
seem
not
to
do
want
what
to
I
leave.
think you're going to do.
In that case, I'm assuming there's oars on the ship. Is there anyone else on the ship apart from the one sailor with me?
No, there's just one sailor with you.
Just one sailor?
Yep.
I'm guessing it's a long ship style lifeboaty thing,
Yeah, it holds about 6 people.
but you can have one person who on the oars.
Yeah.
Okay, so I tell the sailor next to me to cut the lines and row for shore.
Okay. So you sit yourself down, ready. You grab the oars. Wait for him to.
Oh no! I'm not rowing. I'm telling the
he's rowing.
sailor to row.
Oh, okay. Well, he
Crack
can't row.
on.
Okay, so he gets his
At least I'm not the only asshole.
sword out, and he's ready to cut the lines.
Oh, no,
when
it
it's his
seems
turn.
like we all are. It's awesome.
I'm going to stand in a majestic pose in the bow of the ship with one foot up on the side.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you're going to
join us next week when we all re-roll new characters.
Yeah, you're going to pull a George Washington, basically crossing the Delaware.
Raffinor, you're up.
I'm just waiting for that boat to get hit and him just go sailing into the water.
He's going to roll a crit 1 and he's just going to go straight into the shark, basically.
No, he makes all his saves.
I've just realised I had a reaction that I missed the opportunity to use.
Am I in the lifeboat?
No, you are here.
Then I need to get into a lifeboat, please.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
God. Fine. Yes. 18.
Yeah, you make it. And you leap off the side and land in the lifeboat. Straddling this bloody leg that's on the seat in front of you. And you kind of catch yourself as it's sitting now on the surface of the water.
Okay.
So-
You do it.
Nala.
I call from the other side of the boat. He's already hit on me.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Yes. I was deciding whether I want to be hugged by a wizard.
Yes.
So I've already released the boat, so we're in the ocean rather than attached.
You are.
to
The boat is kind of sliding down the side. I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hold her, she'll fall out.
mother. I told you guys I had another character ready.
18.
Holy shit, 17.
There you go.
No, you successfully managed to hold yourself as the boat hits the water on the opposite side. So it's just the two of you in the boat with this tiny little manservant.
The wizard may give me a hug.
I cast Shocking Grasp.
And you Okay, just throwing this out there. What does Shocking Grasp do?
The wizard's thrown in the fucking ocean.
Hold on.
So whatever I'm touching, I shock. It's metal armor, 1d
Okay.
lightning damage.
So you reach out, you grab this dragon, and nothing happens.
Lightning springs from your hand to the stop.
Nothing happens.
Shock to
You see
Wait.
you see the lightning just arc across this dragon's skin, and nothing seems to happen.
But she knows.
Oh.
Oh, well, I
Yeah,
was
forget
hoping that would
dwarf
work,
throwing.
and
I
you
think we're
release
going to
my
have
mouth
wizard
damage.
toss.
Do you know what?
I still have my action, yes?
Yeah.
I think it's. I think it's about now that Newton's third law comes into being.
What? An object in motion stays in motion.
Oh, is it the third? In that case, it's the first, which is expect an opposite and quite catastrophic.
Big reaction.
And here's my other character, just in time too.
You, Nala, you feel the
Breathe at the
the
center.
tingle over your scales as this electricity just follows the flow of all the water that you've been hit with as the boats hit the water.
What's that other breath?
Surely you're making it more effective.
This is going
Not
to be
to a bronze
awesome.
dragon.
And by the way, I don't think you should call your next one just in time too. I think you should call it out of time.
I have a plan.
And then the one after that is back in time.
What
And
are you
then
doing?
the fourth one will be no time
I
like the
am.
present.
Holding the servant in my hand and
Oh.
casting Eldritch Blast through that hand.
With the other hand.
No, the hand that has the servant on it.
Through the servant.
Yes.
See, you mess with
Okay.
the bull, you get the horns.
You watch. You stand there, mouth aghast, as you watch this blast take your servant. What's its armor class?
15.
Make your attack roll.
2 attack rolls because it's 2. You have 2 beams.
Just make one first, and then deal with the second one.
Can't imagine where the second one's going. I spent all this time
24.
saving the.
What did you roll?
24.
Yeah. Roll damage.
What'd you say?
Ouch. This is going to smart a bit.
It's going to be.
Well, you got to cast a spell.
This is
15. No, 2d10.
2 because you have 2 beams.
Okay.
Yeah. Just roll one.
You only need one.
9, 8.
Plus 5.
What's his?
No,
what's his
plus
hit
5.
Oh no, because you've not got that. So it's just 8.
Why is it not?
Because it's
Plus 5 was to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What's his hit points?
10.
Okay. You watch as this blast goes around this tiny construct, and the steam comes off.
You're going to
he's
have to
still
call
in
him
one
Crispy
piece.
Critter.
Make your second attack.
Well, he's dry now.
Well, he really is a shrinky dink now.
10.
You were so excited by the first blast, you blasted through this thing. You watched the second one, just, and you get a little bit of puff of smoke around it. Nothing happens.
Performance anxiety. I've heard about this.
Don't feel about it. It affects 1 in 5.
Okay.
I'm afraid I can only get one blast off at a
So,
time.
Craven, you watch as the shark comes back
Brilliant.
and hits the side of the ship.
Just
One
like-
more.
Fantastic. I'm
There's
looking
more.
forward to it.
You can hear splintering as the side of the ship, the hole in the side of the ship seems to get bigger and bigger, and the ship just drops further. The boat you're in suddenly hits the water, and the one
Is it
that
still
you're
attached to the ship?
Yeah, they were lowering it down. It was getting
Okay.
closer to the water, but it wasn't quite there.
Nice of the shark to help us.
Yeah, so we're in the water, so that's possibly a good thing. I said, great, I'm back in the water.
Okay, forgive me for this, but you know, we go in the water, sharks in the water. Our
Yeah.
shark. Farewell and adieu to me fair Spanish ladies.
We're gonna do your ladies of
Ladies of
Spain.
Okay.
Okay, so that ends the shark's turn.
Oh well, you know, it was busy.
Well, you know, Black Ratchet.
We're getting that book. That's what I'm
Okay,
gonna
so you finally make a dexterity saving throw.
do. Oh, God. I want to try and get in the boat. Sorry, let me correct that.
Black Ratchet, there's something ironic about the fact that you couldn't actually keep your feet, and then when the boat finally sinks, you can't get off the bloody thing.
21.
Yeah, you make it into the boat.
Excellent.
Finally. Woo.
You are in the boat. There's no one else in the boat. It's leaning on the side of the ship as the ship is sinking faster. At either end of the ship, about within 5 feet distance either side of you, is the ropes holding the ship up, holding the boat up.
Just wait, the water will come.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in the
Anything
water.
still attached could be bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna need to attack the ropes, and I'm gonna need to try and
Okay.
Got myself
make an
free.
attack roll.
Oh, Jesus. 3.
Wow. What are you using to attack with?
Sword.
A soggy baguette.
You take out your sword and you swing it. At this point, the boat kind of shakes,
And I'm
and
on
you miss, and it glances
When
off the side of the rope.
June.
Do you have 2 attacks?
Yes. Fortunately.
Second attack.
Let's try again. Ah, that's more like it. 22.
Yeah, you swing your sword and now the boat you're in, one end of it is still attached.
Falls over.
It kind of swings itself around and is now still attached, but one end is closer to the water than the other end.
Yep.
You've still got hold.
That's it. I've got nothing else to do. I'm just gonna have to hang in there, aren't I? Right till I go next go.
Okay. Yeah. So you
You've been waiting all day to say that, haven't you? Just gonna hang in.
There's a list of lines that in this scenario I can use this.
Oh dear, we're all
If he turns
sunk.
around his camera, it looks like a serial killer board. Just
We're
like,
gonna need a
Yeah.
bigger boat.
We've seen this.
no,
Check.
I haven't got to that yet. I haven't
you've
got
ever
to that
watched-
one yet.
if you've ever watched Cabin in the Woods, there's the big board of the
Yeah.
disasters with all the bets going on. That's what he's got.
For God's sake, nobody lay a bet on the merman, okay?
Okay, so
I'm going to struggle to get the. It's just a rabbit. in.
Anyone got
oh my
polymorph?
god!
It's got-
Oh my god, guys!
okay, you watch Craven. You're glancing over the side, keeping an eye on those weird shapes under the water, and you
Yeah.
see them take a half-hearted swing at the ship, and then swim off.
Okay. So the weird thing gone.
The weird thing under the water, yeah. As you see it swim off, you see a second one follow.
Oh, follow it leaving, not coming in.
Yeah, follow it leaving.
He's like, oh, a new one. They've changed shift.
Oh, my... oh, he's my
It's a
dear.
tag team. It's like,
Okay.
you're up.
So
I'm right, so you were
they're
15.
gone. And the shark?
The shark is coming round, looking as if he's going to attack once more.
How close?
It's not your
Enough.
turn.
Sorry?
It's not your turn.
Never mind.
Justin. You
Do
have watched,
something!
you have watched as your manservant has been almost burnt to a crisp in this Dragonborn's hand. They're just holding it out like a melon slice, and it's
Can I point out, I would still be hugging them at this point.
yep. You are still hugging them. You are still there, but you watched it right next to your face. It just went.
Okay, I admit, bad plan, which I'll let go. Bad plan. May I please have my manservant back? I honestly thought that would work. Evidently, it did not. Please, may I have him back? Here's 10 gold. May I have my manservant back, please?
You reach your hands in. You reach your hands inside your robes. You go around. You take out 8 gold.
Is that, I can't
You can
count.
find. You can find 10 gold. You go looking for 10 gold. You find 8.
I have 8 gold in my hand. Please, may I have my manservant back? He is very dear to me. I know it doesn't sound like it, but he's very dear to
You're
me.
already
Please.
offered to pay 25 gold to be rescued. You
When
are
we
now
get to
offering
shore, we
another
can
8.
go to my family's villa, and I will have more gold there. How does that sound?
No. I want gold now, not a future promise.
I have. Do I? No, I haven't noticed he's taking 2 gold from me. Okay.
You've taken 8 and you meant to grab 10.
Okay.
You haven't noticed, no. Make a perception check.
Oh no. Hold on, where's my perception? Oh, okay. No, that's all right. 15 plus 5, 20.
As you rummage around for these 10 gold pieces, the place you'd hidden these 10 gold, and you know you put 10 gold in there because you double checked before you came on board, only had 8 in it.
Okay, listen. Your name was Starla, correct?
Yeah.
The man that groped me appeared to have stolen money from me. If you want, you can have the rest of my gold and all of his money.
How would you know?
Because she just
I just
she just counted the gold that she had, and assumed that.
And only one person has groped me.
But I
You
didn't
were hanging off
grope
the side
her.
of a ship.
This is the thing. It's like I didn't grope her. That's the thing. All I did was I just helped her up.
A gentle
Which is what she
glance.
asked for. Please help me up. So
Yes.
you did.
So I helped her up. That was all I did.
You are not on their boat. You cannot hear this exchange.
I'm keeping hold of the construct.
His name is Steven
it's
Seagal.
still in your hand. It's not your turn yet.
I'm just
His name
saying.
is Steven Seagal. Wait, as a free action, can I command my manservant to leap out of her hand and into my pocket?
How are you? Are you just holding your hand open because you would have had to cast a spell?
Yeah.
To cast a spell, you would have had to have your hand open.
Okay.
And she didn't.
Holding.
Okay. Make.
No, you didn't say that. You made this. You had your hand open like this.
Yeah.
And in
you
the,
said that's how
and in
you
the
did it.
second I cast it, after I cast the spell, I can't close my hand.
You didn't say that.
Do I have to?
You tried to cast it twice.
With the other hand.
Okay.
No, you said you casted it.
It's true. You did say you had your hand open to cast it. You had your hand flat.
Whatever.
So.
I will get I will kill it.
Okay. To settle this, he needs to make. This is your manservant needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no. Can I convince you it's dexterity?
Nope.
Because okay.
Nope. Strength. Come on.
Wait, hold on. I can't do maths. 14.
He fights. I'd say tooth and nail, but he doesn't have any teeth or nails to try and get out of the grasp of this dragonborn. Nala, what's your strength? Just
20
strength.
plus 5.
Okay, so it's just 20, yeah? Yeah, no, he's fighting. Her grasp is too tight on this thing. He manages to get a leg and a hand out, but that's it.
No, I'm not going to bother making.
Imagine an over-enthusiastic child holding a budgie.
It's horrifying.
Craven.
Yeah, but really close to the truth.
Background to you.
Okay, usual question. How far is the shark?
The shark is about 40 feet.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
Why is it always 40 feet? You know what I'm trying to do, don't you? Okay. God damn it. Right.
Yeah.
Your
attack hits.
So I had an idea of something else, but I needed to be within 30 feet.
Your attack hits. If you're planning an attack, it hits.
I am playing with my construct.
What am I going to do? I'm going to die if I don't do something fantastic fairly soon.
Also, you'll die if you don't heal your leg.
Well, it's going to take more damage if it stays here.
If your leg get cut off, would it hurt?
Let's test this.
No. All right. Let's go the full hog. I cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
On some more D6.
Oh, what is that? That's a spell DC, right?
Flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack. Dumbass. Right. Oh my divine. Come on, Shepherd. Plus 18.
Yay!
By your blasting it manages to hit it, even though it's in the water.
Relief. I did something. I did a thing.
Yay!
Thing that worked.
Someone
Huzzah!
actually hit something.
Huzzah
I
to
have a
the
question.
thingage!
Yep.
No.
Do you do extra damage if it's undead?
Oh God.
Just say yes.
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 Hang on.
Yes. You
Well, it is
do.
radiant damage.
Yes.
So
There's no specific reference, but it's
Image.
6d6 radiant.
roll your d6.
Really?
Should I use a mix?
12.
six dice.
Guys,
I rolled 3 1s.
That was impressive.
ask you that because I have to sneak into my pocket.
What are you asking me?
I'll mark off the spell slot. That was a waste of freaking spells.
Okay, so because it's undead, the damage gets doubled, so it's 24.
Yay!
It's annoying now.
Yeah, basically,
But-
you're thinking, well, I've had a nibble.
You know what? Quite fancy that again.
Tim Rack, it's now over to you.
Can I? Because I don't know.
It's angry!
Can I actually see this shark or the other
You
thing?
can see the white shape in the water. You see this spell come out of the other boat, pierce the water and hit the creature underneath.
Oh, the next attack has advantage.
The next attack has advantage.
Okay, then. I guess I should join in with the fight. So I shall throw my trident at it.
Okay.
It's glowing
It
slightly
is-
now.
What's
We
the
can
range?
see it.
Oh, well,
60 feet.
How long's your rope?
My rope is 50 feet.
Okay, so the range on that trident to throw it is probably about 40 feet.
Yes. Is it?
You lift it up, you look at it. I mean, you could try, but it seems to be further away than that.
Okay.
Bear in mind, there's little squares on here, and each square is 10 feet.
I can't actually see any squares.
I'm moving people. I know they're really faint.
There is really nothing I can do then.
no, do you know what? I think I'll just
No, your companion in the boat has been soaring away, and he's managed to break his way through one of the ropes, and he's has since moved to the other end. So he's doing as you commanded, and he's trying to.
Yes.
the boat.
So
It's currently sat in the water.
as I am a ranger without any ranged attacks, I shall maintain my pose in the brow of the ship and continue watching.
Okay. Rafanor, you are in the boat with. You've watched this blast hit the water, and the shark seems to wiggle a bit.
Okay. Can I use my bow
You can try.
to shoot at the shark of sharkiness?
Make an attack with disadvantage.
Will the disadvantage cancel out with my advantage from guiding bolt, or am I being a
just
bit
make a straight
pedantic?
attack.
Just straight attack.
Yeah.
That's better. Where is it? Where is it? Come back.
Don't let it hit me again.
Come by. Give me attack bonus. Ah, there it is. Okay. So I got 18.
18 hits.
Yeah. Cool. Woohoo. D8 plus 3. Yippee. 10.
Okay, yeah, you fire your arrow. It's hard to see exactly where it is within the water, but you do see the arrow disappear in, and you can see like a shadow on the white of the body now, beneath the surface of the water.
Cool.
Okay, so is that end your turn?
I believe so. Unless I get 2 attacks.
Yeah, you do.
Haha.
I believe you do it at 5th level.
Yep. So 20. Yay!
What, dirty 20?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dirty 20.
hits.
And 9.
Yeah, you fire your the guiding bolt is only advantage on the first attack, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the next attack. So
Yeah,
I guess it's
roll
faded
again.
now.
Roll your attack roll again.
Okay.
What did you get?
14, 17.
Yeah, it still hits. So 9, yeah? You see
Yeah,
the arrow
9.
disappear into the water and embed itself into the body of the shark. You can just see the dark shape against the white just beneath the surface. Nala.
Yes. I'm still holding the construct.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to extend my claws into the construct.
Make an attack.
There's 2 very different stories playing out here.
It seems to me.
Yeah, that hits.
Eight.
Within your grasp, the construct which you could feel struggling before stops struggling, and you kind of feel it crumble a little bit within your hand.
An ooze.
I suggest, Wizard, you sit down and be quiet, or you will be thrown overboard.
Without my manservant, there's
Yeah.
a feeling so.
Yeah, as you're watching, you witness the
death of your
construct.
manservant.
I roll to throw myself overboard.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh,
Wow.
why did I do that?
Okay.
Oh my god, Justin's a drama noble.
Does that end your turn?
I don't know. Do I get another attack or not?
There was only one manservant.
Do you know what? And I'm not even raging. No, I'm fine. I'm just going to sit down and try and stay calm.
So what you're saying is it was just casual
as
violence.
you sit at the bottom of the boat, Justin, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
7. Almost
You-
landed on that 20.
you grip the sides of the boat, and you have to seriously fight from falling into the water, as you are currently still standing in it. Okay.
What does make construct?
Right, the shark, even though it's been hit by these attacks, still comes in and hits the side of the ship. You hear a cry from above you, and you kind of glance up at the very edge, right above where you are, Craven, and you see the captain. Not quite the last one off, holding onto the railing, ready to leap down into the boat you're in.
Move the bits of my leg out of the way.
Why do I feel like the guy who's staying on the boat's the one controlling this shit?
There's two people still on the boat. This one here
Not the captain, the other one.
and this one here. Oh no, he's scared shitless.
Yeah.
He's holding on.
Not the only one.
He says, "I'm going to die."
He has no idea what to do.
Just
Okay.
like that little man died.
Black Ratchet, you are currently teetering on the edge. The boat is sinking.
I really need to. I'm gonna have to cut that other rope so I can at least get into them.
Yes, no familiar task.
So let me try and attack on the other rope. 19.
Yeah, you swing your blade at the opposite rope and you feel it snap, and the distance to the water is not as great as it
Significant?
was.
No.
But you
That's right.
do need to make a dexterity saving throw as you descend into the water.
9.
Yeah, as the boat hits, you kind of get thrown out of the boat and on the side of the Tiers Run ship that you were on previously.
Good. Good. So I'm now surfing on the side of the ship that's sinking.
You are holding on. The water, you can feel the water at your feet. But the boat that you sent is sitting there. It's not going anywhere. It's sitting behind you in the water.
That's alright, now you can just let
That's
go.
alright.
and-
I can just
No.
I can just jump in the boat and then let
Just-
go and just drop into the boat.
You are sitting in the boat, holding on for dear life. What do you want to do?
Take a wild guess, my friend.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I rolled to throw myself overboard because I can't live without my manservant. He was very precious to me.
Dive into
Not
the water.
that.
Okay.
Not that precious.
You don't need to roll for it. You jump in. You dive into the water.
Alright, cool.
And then
Yeah, that's it.
You just
I just lay there.
you dive into the water and you just lay on the surface.
Does the wizard know how to swim?
Do you know how to swim?
No.
Okay. You kick and you splash. You struggle. But you find that you're actually not sinking. You're fighting. Your body's fighting to stay on the surface.
No.
Subconsciously, it's trying to keep you alive, at least for the moment.
At least for the moment. Wait till the shark comes around and finds a nice tasty treat.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that is my turn.
Okay, Craven.
You want to die, I can't help.
You had your turn.
When I fired off that guiding bolt, did I get a feeling for anything that it did more than it should have done?
Yeah,
Or
you
was it too far?
felt that as it hit the creature, the light it gave off as it hit seemed to be brighter than it would have been if it had hit anything
It's
else.
wrong. It shouldn't be. All right. On a channel divinity, turn undead.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw 14.
Yeah. 17.
It's saved.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't cast.
Mark off.
It's the pain in your legs. The concentration's hard.
Okay.
God, yeah.
So,
That went well.
is that your turn?
Yep.
Timrak. The sailor in the boat has finally managed to cut the rope, and he's sat down, kind of glanced over his shoulder at you. What are your intentions?
I tell him to grab the oars and start rowing.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I have no ranged attacks apart from attempting to throw my trident, which is out of range.
No, that's fine.
I have no other way to help.
Raffinor.
Okay, so we're in the boat.
Aye.
Aye. The
Aye.
other boat's being sunk.
The big ship's being sunk. Yes.
Big ship's being sunk, and is the shark not even getting close to us?
The shark seems to be attacking the ship more than it is paying attention to the lifeboats or the people in the water.
Then I'm going to actually check the injuries on Mr. Craven person.
Okay, make a medicine check.
They're extensive.
Oh, 14.
Yeah, you've not seen a shark bite before, but this is bad.
That's definitely a shark bite.
You've seen injuries like this.
But
mainly,
I've seen bites before, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, you've been in a fair share of bare knuckle fights, and seen your fair share.
Well, no, I've got my naturiness.
You've seen your you've seen your fair share of animal bites as well, so you know what a bite looks like. It looks bad. You know that if it doesn't get tended to quickly, there's a good chance that he could lose some functionality in his leg.
Can I try first aidiness on him? Would that be medicine or?
He's not. Do
or would it be survival? I've got survival.
Anything? Do you have anything you could use?
I don't think I've got a health potion, unfortunately. No. All I've got is just got my mess kit and rations, basically. So all I could do is give him something to eat and something to drink. That's about it, really.
His last meal.
Just reading his rights. Reading his last rights.
You have... Oh no, you're a rogue, aren't you? You're not a ranger. I was gonna say, what do you have spell-wise, but you're a rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really a lot you can do. Maybe tear a bit of fabric off.
Yeah.
Item of clothing and wrap it around it. That'll be a.
Ow!
Yeah, he doesn't.
Still alive then.
Okay.
Not dead yet.
Yeah. So you managed to wrap
I'm just
a small patch of cloth around his leg.
just gonna say
It'll
sorry,
do in a pinch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's all I can do for you, mate.
But that's pretty much it. Nala, you are currently.
You get the shark, I'll get me. I can't do sharks anymore.
You're currently sat in this lifeboat on the opposite side of the ship. You can see the ship moving, but you haven't seen any sign of the shark or any sign of the thing that was hitting the ship on this side. And the wizard is now in the water.
Does the wizard want saving again?
You can look at the wizard. The wizard seems to be badly treading water, kind of face downish in the water, as if trying to kill herself.
She's failing to kill herself.
I'm a really bad wizard, guys.
Can't even manage to kill herself.
Is the wizard able to answer my question?
You can ask a question.
Wizard.
Does the wizard want saving? Again.
The wizard
to...
doesn't ignores you. It's just face down
Okay,
in the water.
I'm going to start rowing the boat round to the other side of the ship.
The people are talking over.
Okay, what do you want to answer?
I want to be reunited with my manservant.
So,
Okay, I'm going to row the boat round to the other side of the ship.
you're going to row the boat away.
Again.
Okay.
Oh, this wizard's gonna be fun.
You start rowing the boat. Okay. Which direction? This way?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, so you start rowing the boat, kind of towards the front.
The good news is we've got a sacrifice to a dragon if we ever go up with one. That's great.
Can I go the other way?
Leaving the wizard behind.
Can I go the other way?
Oh, the other way? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Is that so that you can go past and do a Nelson? Ha ha!
She just stabs as she goes past.
Okay.
I've never been mooned by a
Craven.
dragonborn before.
You're keeping an eye out in the water. Timrak, you notice this as well, as do you, Rafanor. The shape in the water turns and just fades into the distance. His
You got bored.
attacks seemingly done.
So, fuzz. Oh, this is rubbish. I'm off.
Jesus, they're not even going to fight me. They're too busy fighting amongst themselves. Fine, buggering off.
Guys, I'm trying to kill here.
This is a great way for us to not actually have to fight monsters. We fight amongst ourselves.
Okay, so Black Ratchet, you are finally you are still on the back of the ship. You finally make your way into the lifeboat.
The bluntest sword ever.
Which way are you going?
I'm going to go towards our fellow wizard in the water so I
Okay,
can
so
drag her out.
You make your way towards the wizard.
Don't do it.
Um,
Don't do it. It's not worth the hassle.
It takes
She won't pay you.
it takes you a moment or two, but you finally manage to get there. I need you to make a athletics check.
I love how I still didn't give Nessie any money.
Where's my athletics?
There's still time.
17.
Yeah, you reach over the side, you grab him up, and you pull him in. Do you put up any resistance?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still
Of
I'm
course you
still
do.
upset over the loss.
Make a acrobatics check.
I'm good at my acrobatic. Oh, okay.
Just
I know,
make-
isn't it?
So that's a 3.
Yeah, no,
I'm
you
pulled out
are
like a petulant
you
child.
are pulled into this boat like a child.
I am heavily weeping. It is ugly. It is vile. There is snot and tears everywhere.
It is hard to tell what's tears and what's water. You've managed to pull her in. She is not happy about it.
You hear me screaming about someone called Stephen.
Stephen.
Whatever works.
Stephen.
Okay. So
I'm not
that's your
surprised
boat.
he died.
People can't read the writing on it. It's all fuzzy.
You all managed to eventually gather your boats together. And the four boats
Come on.
get picked up about an hour later. You've gathered your boats together in the water. About an hour later, another boat comes along. And picks you
Are
all
we
up.
out of initiative? Just to.
Yeah.
Can I just dump a cure wounds into myself at some point?
Yeah. Sure, go for it. Another ship comes along, picks you, gathers you all up, and leads you all into Bastion Bay itself.
Just got visions of you going clear.
That was 12, by the way. The first decent roll I've had. Musician, heal thyself.
Just heal the person next to him by mistake.
The boat is immaculate.
Why do I suddenly feel really, really good?
As you're approaching the dock, you notice that it is busy. There are a lot of ships here.
But they came to watch the show.
Some of them seem to be transport vessels, and some of them seem to be more pleasure vessels. But it seems like
And they
there's
just watched.
very little coming in, and very little leaving. As as you are being the physician on board this ship is checking everyone over, noticing that the cleric is dealing with himself. You overhear the captain mention that there is a meeting at sundown in the square in the town to deal with the issue of the shark that is stopping people from coming and going into the town.
There's a shark?
No.
I saw no shark.
Yeah,
I didn't see
I
anything.
can attest there was a damn shark.
I roll insight to see whether he's lying.
yeah, make an insight check.
I thought you kept
Okay.
yourself shaving. Your legs.
That's a doozy when you fell off into that water, mate.
Insight. Oh, that's a 13. Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Yeah, I mean, he has no reason to lie. Why would he lie?
Where
he
was
can.
this shark?
Pardon?
Where was this shark?
Attached to his leg at one point.
Yeah. See this? See this? It was here and here and here.
Why did nobody tell me?
I mean, the shout
All I
went
heard
out
was
inside.
screaming about 20 gold.
And you were busy crushing little people.
Yes, that was fun.
Okay, so you
Can I relay kind of what I felt was off about this shark?
yeah, totally.
It's like it just didn't seem like it's like there was something more to it. It's like I got this undead feel and these like mer people-y type things I saw.
Oh,
No,
people.
people don't exist.
Even I know that.
They're a myth.
I just backhand the wizard.
Make, Nala,
Just,
make a history.
It's like bang.
I mean, literally, all there's gonna. You need to rename Justin to Punching Bag.
Nala,
Yeah, pretty
make a
much.
history check.
Give me a minute. I'm rolling.
I wasn't sure you heard me.
Natural 20 plus 2.
Yeah, you don't believe anything you've ever heard about it, mer people. You've never seen any before, so you don't believe it. But there are people that have come out of Bastion Bay who have mentioned seeing similar mer people in the water, but you've always
they're-
brushed it off to them being drunk
They're
most of the
pirates
time.
and drunk.
Yeah, you've always
Really?
brushed it off to them being drunk or being a pirate and lying about almost everything.
Pirates are scum.
Would
So you believe that a normal shark did that on its own?
Obviously,
No.
you tasted knife.
I meant to the ship.
The ship?
Or
The ship is gone!
ex-ship.
It's
Where's
an
the
exit.
ship?
It's
It's
pining.
expired.
It's not gone. It's pining for the fjords.
well, no, it found the fjords,
It's
right?
passed on.
You just
I
did.
think I missed a lot while I was playing with a construct.
It's effing snuffed it.
Yeah.
It is an X-boat.
It's an expert.
Cease to be.
You. How did my man say that?
Once the ship has docked, it's about from the time the call came out that they'd spotted land to now, 3 or 4 hours have passed. It's about midday. Do you want to leave it there for tonight, and we'll join back again next week with a bit of a tour of the town before traveling for this meeting?
My first point of call is the police station.
Oh,
I'd like to
God.
buy a wheelchair.
I think you should go to the hospital. You tried to commit suicide.
No,
so-
there's been a murder. I need
Yeah,
the police.
that's cool.
Do
Murder?
Do we want to call it
Yeah.
call it here? It's getting on a bit.
Yes, 20
Quite a
past.
bit.
Blimey, I think it's at 20
I was
past 10.
expecting that. I was
Oh my
expecting that.
God.
That I'd say combat, but there wasn't really much combat. I was expecting that to last maybe half an hour.
Have you met,
Um,
have you met us?
If more than one of us was battling, it would have been.
I feel feel really bad because that's me like wailing about my manservant. The cleric's just like, I need
To
to
be
kill this thing or
fair-
else we're all gonna die.
I liked the way things went. It's nice to be
Yeah.
thrown off.
If you get a single spell to work, it'd be lovely.
I mean,
No,
you
to
are.
be fair.
And I must say, I am the amazing ranger that has no ranged attacks.
I
You
know.
have your
that's-
trident, and you didn't want to throw it into the water.
You're a non-ranger. It's quite good, actually.
Well, no, I'm a close ranger.
Close ranger. There we go. That's it. Close
There we
ranger.
go.
I'm thinking before we go back to sea, we really need some ranged weapons between us.
We need a boat.
A sword and a dagger wasn't going to be a huge amount of use.
We don't need a boat. Boats and sharks and mythical other things seem to be a problem. So we don't.
We're gonna call it a night here. Thank you for watching. If you did watch, and
Why not?
Yeah, if you didn't watch, why not? And we will be back next week, next Sunday evening, trying to raise money for Mind. Switch off, game on.